Park.
Late November before I could get another one. So I took the one with Dartmouth because we got four of these. Just passed all right, but participate in that. I found that out. I didn't know that.
Yeah. It was 20 years also.
Well, no, it's not. It's
Just below Lubeck.
22, so
8 hours.
you can't put things on them. You put accessories on it. Sites. And
Yeah.
oh, well.
I mean,
What were you saying about the framers?
Well, when the framers wrote the Second Amendment,
Yeah.
we were talking muskets and barrel loaders, 2 minutes between shots. Now we have weapons of war that are designed for nothing more than to kill as many people in as short a time as possible. This did not exist at the time that the Second Amendment was written. Therefore, we have to move with the times. We have to catch up. People can't buy a cruise missile, a weapon of war. So where do we draw the line?
Exactly.
You know, I mean, assault weapons are designed to kill many people in a shorter period of time, and it has nothing to do with defense. It has nothing to do with hunting. It has nothing to do with sportsmanship. It has to do with killing other human beings, as many as possible, in as short a time as possible, before the police show up.
And we're here in we're here in Pliny Park because just last week 18 were killed in Lewiston, Maine by somebody with a automatic assault rifle.
Yes.
And 34 are surviving in some injured form.
And the sad thing about it is there were so many red flags. This guy's family, his children, the army that he worked for said this man is not stable. And it was ignored. It wasn't followed up on. The yellow flag laws in Maine were not enforced. And 18 people are dead because of it. 19. Because the shooter took the cowardly way out and refused to accept accountability for his actions, and he killed himself. And that's cowardly.
Thank you, sir. Do you have experience with weapons?
I am. I was in the Army for 6 years. I am a qualified sharpshooter. I own guns. I have no problem with guns as a concept, but it is the availability of the weapons of war.
Heckler.
Thank you.
Heckler. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Thank you.
You guys, stop blocking the fucking sidewalk. Stop blocking the sidewalk. Stop blocking the sidewalk. Why is this
Mine's not with a fancy name. It's called. That's really dumb. But I do think it's not one of those ones but I got that. Yeah, looking over the bridge. Oh yeah, no, we're keeping up. And you know, they adapt so quickly.
Walk like a dog. out of state.
Yes.
Well, hello. Why are you here today?
Well, I'm here today really to grieve the 18 people that were killed and the 13 people that were injured by an assault weapon recently in Maine, in Lewiston, Maine. But I'm also here because I'm appalled. I'm appalled by the lack of action by the people who run this country, and the cowardice in giving in over and over and over to the gun lobbies and gun manufacturers. We've got to do something. Our children are in danger. We've got to be able to talk to one another about this. It isn't black and white. I understand people need to hunt. I understand they love to hunt, but assault weapons are not about hunting, and we don't hunt people, and that is what's so distressing about this. So that's why I'm here.
Thank you very much.
And I haven't had to do that.
And you know, I have to say,
Burning Man,
burning. I would have added is the fear that people have about losing control over these assault weapons. They think they're going to lose all rights to guns for hunting and whatever. And I just can't believe how afraid people are of
That's the propaganda.
I mean, I got really about COVID.
Thank you much.
definitely have to
Keep taking feedback.
exactly. We have to update ourselves.
Yeah.
Remember that Vermont's changing.
Yeah. Is he being recorded on music?
No, is this appropriate? I was just like, I can't hear what you're saying on my ears. But could you say something about why you're here today?
I'm here because of all the other people who are here. You know, we want to make sure to witness that gun violence has to be addressed.
Yes.
We're calling for it. As an elected official, I want to let people know we're listening. And what we were just saying is because of the laws we have in Vermont, we've stopped situations that similar to what happened in Maine. If they had our laws, that might not have happened.
Yes,
So,
yes.
not that it can't happen here, we have to keep vigilant.
Sorry, get off stage.
They're in solidarity because they just waved to us. All three guys in front waved.
Okay, you were saying?
All three guys in front of the fire truck just waved.
Oh.
Solidarity.
That's good. I'm glad you saw that. Thanks. Is that it? Thanks, Mike. We might not have gotten the rest,
I'm glad,
the
glad
gist.
you're here too, because
I can edit what we need.
I think people need to know that there's a lot of support for continuing to look at our laws and the way the culture deals with guns. You know, Vermont is a hunting state, always
Yes.
has been, but we're not talking about hunting weapons here.
No.
These assault rifles are for hunting people. And I don't know that there's a good use for them.
There's a difference. There's a difference between a musket and an automatic weapon, and they call them weapons because they kill people.
They're weapons of war.
That's right. What were you saying?
I said assault weapons are designed for our hunters. Hunting is fine, you know.
This is Vermont, yes.
This is Vermont, after all, but not assault weapons. They can kill 20 people at a time. A couple of them. That's happening, but that's not. So Join gun sense. And pay attention to the legislative session.
Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mike. Yes, sir. What are you doing here?
Hi, I'm Tom Ely. I'm a retired Episcopal bishop and part of Bishops United Against Gun Violence. 100 plus Episcopal bishops who are ad hoc together supporting efforts at eradicating gun violence. I'm here to support our brothers and sisters, our siblings in Maine today, and to send a message to our legislators in Montpelier and in Washington that we need to effectively enact laws that prevent gun violence from happening further. So I'm here in solidarity with these colleagues who are all part of Gun Sense Vermont and all committed to ending gun violence. So this is, I think this is the 36th mass shooting this year already, the one in Maine.
Oh, geez.
And we need to stop these, and we need to draw attention to the importance of gun prevention, ending assault weapons, giving good background checks. We need to be working together with our legislators to make good things happen.
I see.
So I'm here in witness and solidarity with others, and
yes,
glad to be part of this demonstration.
Thank you, Tom.
The back of your t-shirt.
I'm also working locally to develop a local chapter of Swords to Plowshares, which is an organization that tries to use public relations in order to take the biblical imperative to turn our swords into plowshares as a sign of peace, and we demonstrate as a public awareness ways in which guns can be turned in, dismantled, and transformed into garden tools.
Literally
through blacksmiths. And so we're trying to. The organization started in Connecticut, and we're trying to form a Windham County chapter, working with Sheriff Mark Anderson and others to generate the protocols that we need in order to be able to let someone who wants to get rid of a gun, maybe it's just been sitting around their house, to get it out of harm's way, and then to transform that gun into a useful garden tool or a piece of jewelry, some way to see the transformation that can take place. So it becomes a metaphor for our own lives about how we can transform our lives away from violence into nonviolent means.
Absolutely, good idea.
Hi. Oh, yeah.
That was somebody who was
assault weapons
That's the way it works.
I think he wants to.
How you doing?
I'm doing fine now. I'm going to interview. Thank you for coming. Could you say something?
Oh, yeah.
Is this an issue that you could speak for?
Yeah. Well, you waited anyway, that's fine.
Oh, would that be okay? If you could. Okay. My gosh, this is Brattleboro. Elizabeth McLaughlin, how are you doing tonight?
I'm good. I'm really glad to be here.
Why are you here?
I'm here because I support gun sense, and I really think that Vermont should be a leader in banning assault weapons. And I think that's why we're all here, and we all want this not only for Vermont, but for the nation.
Oh yes, after that terrible 18 people killed, the latest outrage in Lewiston, Maine. Terrible.
It was terrible, and it could happen to anyone, anywhere.
and
I
Mary.
agree.
Thanks.
Thank you
Not
for
her
your time.
style, you know Mary. Yeah.
Mel, could you say something for the camera? Oh, stand right there. Oh, okay. Okay, now we're working.
I'm not great at talking.
Now we're cooking. What are we here for?
Why are we here?
Why are we here? Yes.
We're here, first and foremost, to save lives. Innocent lives, nothing else, nothing more.
That sums it up, doesn't it? Yes.
Well, everything else leads to that. The legislation, the change in gun safety laws, etc., the change in the culture. What are we trying to do? Save lives.
Here's to life. Pause. Could you turn your sign this way? Oh, thank you. Okay. Yes, sir. What are you here for today?
Well, because I feel very strongly about this issue here. I see that, the toll it takes on people, the people who are close by, but also far and wide, people who are far removed from these mass shootings. It's just insane that, how easy it is for people who are unbalanced to get hold of these weapons of mass destruction. And it's crazy to have, that they're available to people at all. I mean, their purpose is to kill a lot of people fast. And that shouldn't be available to anybody. Those are military weapons, and that's where it should stay. And it's just, there's a huge amount of suffering that could be averted just simply by having sensible gun control. We're not talking about taking away guns. We're talking about controlling guns like we control, so driver's licenses and hunter safety, all these various different aspects of society where that there is control. There are safety controls. This is what we're talking about here. I can talk a lot about it, but that's kind of the basics of it here. It's really, I do counseling, and I'm aware of the suffering that, unnecessary suffering that comes out of this awful thing, that keeps happening. That 30 years ago is when maybe 30, somewhere around there, when mass shootings started happening, and now it's like commonplace, and that's just insanity.
It seems every other week we have a flag that's at half-mast.
Right.
Thank you.